Today, we're going to deploy the scaling engineering Honeypot appliance in our AWS environment. This appliance is great to deploy into any production subnets, as it will alert you to the presence of a cyber criminal if they were to compromise the subnet in which your production workloads are running. All right, let's get started. Here we're in the AWS Marketplace. We've navigated to the HoneyDrop appliance. Click View Purchase Options. Scroll down. And hit Subscribe. And now hit Launch Your Software. Validate that the region is accurate and click Continue to Watch. Select Launch Cloud Formation and click Watch. Give your Honeypot stack a name. Now we will enable the services that we want our Honeypot to expose inside of our environment. The key here is to make the Honeypot resemble a legitimate system to lure attackers to interact with it. We're going to enable HT2 key and enable SSH. Make sure you specify your instance type. By default, we'll use T3 small. I'm going to change this to T2 small. Our subnet is internet facing. Generally, this might be false if it is a production subnet. Management slider. This is only needed if you are going to debug the Honeypot. For now, we'll set this to quad zeros. Ideally, you want to specify a legitimate management slider that has access to the subnet in which the Honeypot will be deployed. Anytime somebody interacts with the Honeypot, we want to be notified. So we are going to set up Discord notifications. Drop the webhook in there. We're not going to use Slack or Teams for this particular demo. Now here we want to specify, again, quad zeros. As for Gimel purposes, we're going to be interacting with a Honeypot from the public internet. Specify your subnet in your VPC and click Next. I'm going to give this Honeypot a name tag. And the rest of this you can leave as is. Check the box and click Next. Review what we've configured and click Submit. Now CloudFormation is going to configure the appropriate services and deploy this Honeypot into our VPC. Once the spec's been created, you can go take a look at your appliance and EC2. And now we can interact with this Honeypot and see some of the alerts that it generates. Again, we're going to interact from the public internet, but generally speaking, you do not want to expose these Honeypots as they are easily discoverable and will be interacted with by cyber criminals. So just for demo purposes, we have the HTTP Honeypot up and running. You're going to copy the public DNS, paste it in a web browser and hit enter. And here, we're just going to enter some test credentials. Oh, so these credentials were invalid. However, let's go take a look at what this generated in our Discord notification channel. And here it is. We can see our alert, a source host, IP address, the destination host, the port, indicating which Honeypot service was interacted with, and the credentials. So now this Honeypot is up and running, but let's say we want to change the services. We can do that by coming back to AWS and heading over to Secrets Manager. Here you can see our HoneyDrop secret. This was created with our CloudFormation when we deployed the Honeypot. Click on it, the retrieve secret value. And here, would you click Edit? Let's say we don't want to expose a CTP anymore. We will set this to false. Check that. And let's say we want to expose FTP. Set this to up true. Click save. That's it. Here within a couple minutes, the HTTP honeypot will be turned off. And now only FTP and SSH services will be exposed. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please do visit the Sailing Engineering website, where we have explicit instructions on how to deploy and configure this HoneyDrop appliance.